Denny.
Oh no, what's happened? I'm trying to draw this.
Oh god, I can actually hear your voice in the playback.
Do you like my logo?
What logo?
Designed it myself.
Nah, that's cute.
That's cute, isn't it? I'm good at things.
Right, I'm gonna turn this off because it's echoing. Alright, I warn you, like, I can hear you in the stream, by the way, so, like,
Oh.
if you don't want to be heard, if you're too squeamish to hear your beautiful voice,
Ew. Go away.
but you go away.
Ew.
Like, all I'm doing in this stream is pretty much just, building crap anyway. I'll see if I get any, people in. Until then, you can decide what you're doing. Should I keep that in the background, or do I go... Oh, Christ, you people are quick. I didn't even notice you there. How are we? We having a good evening? I was Oh god. Oh, okay, Vlad. You're always first. No one doubts that. Even when you're not. And Agent 17, good to see you in. Did you catch the end of Endless Backlog stream? I unfortunately had to go away during the end of that. Oh dear. Wish I could move that a slight bit more. Okay, guys, I love you both equally. Stop vying for that #1 spot. Oh dear. But no, nothing too exciting tonight. We're just going for nice casual stream. Probably just gonna be doing maybe a few buildings, maybe even some random infrastructure. So yep. Just gonna waste your time as much as possible. Fix out this building as well while I'm at it. Oh Christ. Honestly, Vlad, I think you're obsessed with that bloody leaderboard. Don't worry, you're still top. It's not gonna change that quickly. I don't stream 24 hours. Christ. Oh yeah, Lish, if you're wondering who Vlad is, he's like #1. He's practically...
I'm assuming that's not his real name.
Well... No, Christ, it's not even his real username. You gotta fix that, Vlad. Get yourself,
Does he impale?
Do you impale?
I don't know, I can't hear what he said.
Well, we can't say anything. I mean, it's a chat, isn't it?
Oh.
Christless. Gotta get you used to Twitch, ain't I?
Wait, so he can't hear you?
Of course he can hear me. He can hear you too now that you're talking. I warned you. Unfortunately, it's not co-commentary tonight. Or is it?
What is co-commentary?
Are you gonna be commentating along with me?
No, you're right.
Nah, it's just me commentating tonight. For the casual stream.
I don't get paid for that.
Yeah, you don't get paid. Come on, people. I'm not seeing enough lovely conversation going in that chat. How have we been? What have we been up to? Christ, otherwise I'm just gonna have to talk about my boring life, for Christ's sake.
Oh,
Well, that's not a jab at you.
well, it kind of is.
How is it? Been
That wasn't very nice.
sat on my backside all day.
I believe in
I know. Christ.
No.
And yeah, guys, this is peak stream at the moment. Pretty much, you're looking at 2 hours worth of Minecraft, and then Christ, we'll maybe do Papers, Please, maybe, but that won't be until like later. Oh dear. Oh, calm it down, you two. Christ. Oh, I'm gonna lose all my faithful followers now. They're all gonna fucking fight with each other. It's so sad. Oh dear. I'm thinking a colour to go with this one. I'm kind of feeling maybe a bit brighter. Trying to think. Trying to think of some interesting ones. Is it warm there? Are you talking about within the Minecraft world? Because I think I did mention it. I don't know if you remember. This is Sam. It's sort of on the coast. Now it's more of a temperate climate. I wouldn't say it's warm, but it's certainly not cold. It gets a lot colder as you go further north. If anything, I suppose you could compare the weather in Sam to somewhere in Britain. You know, it's not a bad summer, but most of the year round it's pretty shit weather. That's pretty much how it goes. I'm just trying to think of a nice colour palette for this building. I'm thinking about white. May go with a blue. I was thinking of blue. Maybe I should mix in a green. Could we get away with a green? Maybe a darker green. Yeah, you better play nice down there. I'm watching you. I'm looking down on you both on my phone. Just disappointed. Yeah, I think we might go for a weird stripy pattern here. Don't know if it'll work out as well as it has other places, but could be nice. I'm thinking like you get all these frilly bits I put on the sides. These ones is usually cobblestone. I'm thinking maybe for going for some wood on this one. Bit more colour to it, not so drab. And in case you're wondering, there is sort of an alleyway. There's a courtyard in there. Might do something interesting with that later on. But we're not going to be sticking in Sam the entire stream. We're going to be flitting about the place. So you know, don't feel pressured to stick about too long if you've got things to do. It's going to be quite a variety of random rubbish I'll be doing. Oh dear. Just trying to think what style of roof I go for. Do I bring it back this way? Maybe I'm probably going to go for a shorter roof on this side. I'll go for 2 stories, but keep it short. Not, obviously, and do stairs than a block, stair than a block. I'd rather just go like a 45-degree angle stairs on this one. Probably, just have a bit less height to it. Don't want it to be too imposing. Oh, and Agent 17, where's the wife? You know I need those 3 average viewers for affiliate. so if she's not in here, I'll be taking juice off. I'm gonna start doing that. Every time I don't see someone in chat, I'm gonna start confiscating juice. I'm a harsh but fair ruler. Oh, when am I going to start making the streets? Ah. Now, if you're talking about, like, how the roads are designed, that's really going to be a very, very late sort of thing. If I took you to Brondholm, you'll notice the same there. The streets are planned out, as in, like, where the streets are, but the actual paving, that's really, that's really a much later thing. I tend to only do, like, pathways for between the, major settlements. And that's mainly because, the actual streets in the settlements, sometimes they'll be, you know, inlaid cobblestone, all these sort of things. All sorts of, odd fancy rubbish. Okie dokie. Now, do we go with a nice light wood? That is what I'm wondering. I don't want to go as dark as the spruce. Probably stick to, oh wait, this is the spruce. I've been, thinking dark oak was the spruce all this time. Don't listen to me. I am slightly senile. At such a young age as well. Oh, also, you'll have to tell me if the sound of the controller's a bit too loud. I just realised I'm pretty much sitting with my controller right next to the microphone. So any clickety-clacking that's going on is going to be right in your ears. So, Christ. Oh no, oh no, did you catch that? I didn't mean it, you're here now. All is forgiven. But I'm telling you, you've got to put in those hours. You've got to collect that juice. Never have it be said that I am loose with the juice. I drive a hard bargain. Christ. It's a really simple design, but it always tends to be an effective one. What I might do is I might give some stone pillars just to give this a bit more structure. We'll see how it goes. We'll just bring it up once again. We'll probably give it a bit of a topping design. Oh, and Miss Agent, if you missed what I was just saying, we're probably going to continue this stream on Minecraft for the next maybe an hour and a half. We might play Papers, Please later, but that's a big maybe at the moment, unfortunately. I do apologise, I know it's your favourite. Oh, and Orange Armour's going off there. Oh, I tried to set him to welcome you all back, since you're all the faithful here, but he's a bit slow to it. I think he's a lazy bot. It's really unfortunate. I should probably hire a new one. The problem is, like, I know, like, you know, he's part of the family, you know. Long lost cousin. Do you know what, I'm actually wondering, do you reckon I could get away with brick? It'd really stand out, but it might be too much a contrast. Do you know what? That's actually not that bad. I'm not too dissatisfied with that. I could live with it. I could live with it. The only problem is it's going to look quite similar to that one. I want to make it so it's not too similar.
Oh, hello, yeah.
Why? Why have you done this? Oh, what even was that? Because it's not giving me, Christ, it's not giving me a notification. Oh, I think that's for a host, is it not? Yeah, who's the cheeky fucker? Yeah, Agent 17. You're just doing it for my brilliant sound clips now. Is that it? Is that all you think I am? A sound clip machine?
Oh, hello, yeah.
Oh dear. And I thought I could trust you people.
Oh, hello there.
Please, I'm wearing headphones. This hurts. Oh Christ. I'm kind of doing this front design to make it look a little bit more bulky. You'll have to tell me if it actually works, or whether it just looks bloody ugly.
Donkey.
Hey! Oh, do remember, the donkey is no longer free. Every time you use that, you're using 5 juice. I was considering keeping it 3, but like I said, I drive a hard bargain. A very hard bargain. I want to get to a point where I can always say that the juice in this chat was hard earned by very faithful people. Maybe I'm being a bit too harsh there. If you want, I can always give that juice back. Because you two are lovely people. Unfortunately, you lost your juice in a bet on the last Papers, Please stream. Oh, I feel bad for that. I honestly do. Trying to see if this works. I'm starting to think it might look a bit ugly. We shall see, though. We shall see. It's honestly getting to the point where, like, I'm thinking, do I just get, like, one of these ridiculous... No, Vlad, you can't use the lottery command. Only I can use that. You may be a mod now. Oh, God. Yeah, you only came here for the bloody donkey soundbite, didn't you? It wasn't my charming commentary at all. It's been a sham this entire time. Oh, God. So what are we thinking on that? Does that work? I think it's okay for now. I'm not gonna lie. There are some buildings in this world that are uglier than others, and not every building can be a winner. It's just it's how life works. I don't give out second place medals here. Oh yeah, that's fine. Sort of blends in. I'll probably have a 45-degree angle that comes back on the roof. It's gonna be lovely, trust me. I'll probably have it a bit lighter roof as well, because sometimes you need to try and contrast the roofs, not have everything in the one colour. The way it starts to look a tad bit samey. Probably go up the side there with the cobblestone as well. Ah, yeah, there we go. Vlad likes it. As long as you like it and don't care, it'll do. My controller's playing funny. Keeps doing that. I think it's because I've got on the micro USB. I'm probably pulling it all over the place. Yeah, we're just gonna bring it up like that. Probably have a fairly simple roof, not have loads of windows like I usually do. That's actually getting quite annoying. Maybe I will have to switch over to mouse. But honestly, last time I tried with mouse, I think it was oh, it wasn't particularly nice to watch. I'm not gonna lie. Just a bit too jittery, I think. That was the problem with it. Probably gonna have to build up on the other side now just to make sure things are nice and symmetrical. There we go. 47 juice agent. Drain juice. No, there's no external payments for juice. This is like a specific currency. It's like paper money. Only it's worth value to people who decide it's worth value. And the filthy heathens outside of this channel do not know the value of the juice. Yes, I am an absolute religious zealot. I pray 5 times a day just so the heavenly Bob Ross will grant me juice. Oh, come on. Like, was that like... Is that like lag? I swear I'm placing it down and then it just decides to move later on. Nah, that's getting weird now. Are you watching videos back there?
No.
Christ, this...
I ain't done out.
You ain't done now?
I ain't done out.
Twitch employee. Are you here to ban me? Is my content too edgy with all these Bob Rosses and donkeys? Please don't ban me.
What's happening?
I'm just a poor Minecraft streamer just trying to get the good word of Bob Ross out there. That is all. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why do these bloody stairs keep turning? Just stay there. It's like fucking ghosts. I got a poltergeist in this world. All I want to do is place stairs and have them not turn on me. I don't know if it's the controller, I don't know if it's the game being funny. Don't know if it's my computer doing its usual shit and just not working for the sake of it. Yes, it seems that there's a bit of an input lag with my controller at the moment. Count on me to have these problems. Oh, that's so lovely of you. Yes, not as if you could ban me anyway. My faithful people shall protect me. They would live and die for their god, Bob Ross. Yeah, there does seem to be a bit of unfortunate lag. It's probably not going to be too much a problem. It just seems that every now and then something's placing a bit weird. Which is just... Oh, gonna have to get used to this. Or sort out this controller problem. That was working fine yesterday. Oh dear. See, this is the problem when you don't know absolutely anything about computers, because you don't know what's going wrong. Oh, what do we think? Is that building worthy of Sam? Should have just burned it down, poured lava on top of it. Vlad, what have you done? Are you being nasty to people again? I do apologize, Twitch employee. You'll have to forgive Vlad. He's an odd fellow. We love him. You know, he's part of the faithful, but sometimes we do worry about him. You know, for his personal health. It's okay, Vlad. He's not an intruder, he's a guest. Yeah. Nah, the building's not too bad. We're probably not gonna firebomb it with lava. What we probably will do is just do a quick seal-up job. So probably just take it around the side here and give it a little bit of these. Yeah, I could have. What's happening with these stairs? It's like I turn away for a second, they're all turning from like their original position. Am I missing something? Because this is like crazy stuff. And like I said, I feel if I switch to a mouse and keyboard, it's all going to start going to hell. Maybe it's just stairs. I think it's mostly just stairs. But yeah, we'll probably keep it like that on the side. The front is just fine. Obviously, we have the little sidey bit here. Oh dear. No, we shall not ban people on this channel unless they commit a grievous offence against our Lord and Saviour Bob Ross. Most other offences are permissible. Most other offences, not all. Can't be too lenient on the heathens. There we be. There we go. Actually, I think we might need to go for the full copy and paste around the side here, unfortunately. Yeah, it won't take too long. Just gotta make sure this building's looking nice back and front, because unlike many of the buildings that I build, it's actually going to be visible from the back. That's the problem with me and my buildings. It's like, I never bother building the inside of them. No, I'm apparently too lazy for that. It's all about aesthetic. Christ. Maybe one day I'll get better internet so I can actually show you this this world and the way I see it. Trust me, it's a lot more beautiful when the blockiness of Minecraft is not further pixelated by my crappy upload speed. But just to re-clarify what I'm planning to actually do within the world today is really we're just gonna probably complete this building in Sam. We'll have a wee look over, and then after that we might have a little travel of the world, because you know me, I can't help but show it off. I probably won't be given a fucking tour guide every single time, but in this particular case we probably, yes, that does mirror just fine. We're probably going to take a trip back near to Brondholm, and we're just going to do a few little quality of life improvements, especially. There's probably not going to be any amazing builds, unfortunately, tonight. But certainly we've got to plan out something really spectacular for a stream. I can't wait for the stream. Maybe one day we'll finally finish the cathedral. Is that a cult? Only of personality, certainly. Don't worry, we're a friendly cult. Is everyone in stream currently? Or at least the people who are chatting. I don't know if there's any lurkers. Yes, I am talking to you. I don't know if there's anyone who hasn't seen the cathedral. Because I'm telling you, that's #1 stop. If you haven't seen the cathedral, like, that's unacceptable. Thanks for the follow, employee. Let me just have a quick check there. Yeah. Just being a tad careful there. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. Like I said, it's a tad bit laggy. Hello, Game Sentry, how are we? I heard a donkey there, but unfortunately the chat is not particularly catching up with me. I shall have to have a quick tab over. I'm sorry if I'm doing this too much. Twitch employee, thank you very much for following. May thee be very faithful in future. Don't worry, we're not gonna totally envelop your life and stop you from seeing your family. Not yet, at least. That's for the later stages of my plans. Just know that Bob Ross loves you, and you're with your family now. We are your family. Oh god. I'm not taking this too far, am I? I'm gonna start freaking people out. Genuinely, it's gonna become a cult. It's gonna get to a point where I forget there was a joke. We're gonna buy an island somewhere in the Pacific, and we're all gonna start a big commune where I shall be our god leader. Well, obviously, I mean, who else is gonna be our god leader? Someone has to do it. Someone had to step up. There we go. Just adding in a few bits and bobs here and there, just to mirror on both sides, getting it looking nice and pretty. There we go. I'm not the one freaking people out. Oh, have I got my lovely people in chat to freak people out for me now? Ah, that's a big weight off my shoulders. Feels good to relax, know that people are being shaken and harassed in chat without my help. You know, because we have very specific values here. That seems slightly off, doesn't it? Oh Christ, no wonder it's off my windows, like, one lower than it should be. Terrible. Oh. How the hell am I meant to lead a cult if I can't even build on Minecraft correctly? Oh, it's a long way to go, people. There's many things we must learn. Oh dear. It's been slightly laggy, I'm not even hearing the sound now. God. I wouldn't be surprised if the stream started eating away at my my CPU or something. That'd just be my luck. Oh. Oh wait. Of Alkynes? Are you critiquing the orange armor bot? No, there's two L's in there. I thought there was a mistake there. I got really self-conscious. What if my bot was misspelling? Not only is my bot super lazy and doesn't even greet my regulars, he can't even spell things right. Now that would be a right travesty. Oh dear. Oh god. It's like one of these things where, like, I was saying to people a bit earlier that, you know, I can't even really, Oh, so there is a mistake. Off all games, terrible bot. Just when I think. Can't even spell myself, to be honest. Oh dear. I get hit in the face by my own fucking nastiness. Oh god, he's doing it. Oh no. I keep forgetting that Vlad there, he has moderator ability. I think that's available for moderators. What have I done? What have I unleashed? Oh, I never get to have fun with the stairs that keep turning. I'm telling you, I'm just gonna like completely disregard your viewing pleasure. I mean, not as if the stream's probably not grainy, but this controller's giving me right hassle. Such a shame. But we're nearly finished, people. We're nearly finished. We can go and move on to beautiful, beautiful things after this. Ah, there we are. Ah, just looks just as lovely from this side, does it not? Yeah. It's the two new builds. That's the finished product from last night. I was gonna add 2 towers to it, but I think that would have just looked weird. Even has a slightly funky roof. But yeah, just need to seal it up nice and good, and that'll be us. And we can go and do some nice and interesting things. I'll probably not be super focused on building, so if you want to chat to me, you can spam chat and I'll do my best to reply. While I'm rambling on about rubbish in my world. Oh god. Oh, you dear people. You dear, dear people. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie about this one. I have some really hard deja vu going on right now. Does anyone else have that? I've lived this life before. I don't know. It's just another sign that I am the perfect candidate for this cult of personality. I can foresee the future. Do we wrap it around the side? No, I'm not too sure about wrapping it around the side. I might do. I feel we'll probably have to go for a bit more of a sleek design on the side, just one that sort of fits to a single purpose. Because I don't want all the supports to be in the way. Probably a bit too much for this. Oh dear. Because obviously there's going to be a building right next to this. And the finishing touches. I'm probably too lazy to actually add in the proper windows like I should, but that can always be done later, people. There's never a rush on windows. You'll notice that sometimes I just leave the windows empty just so I can float in and out of buildings for no apparent reason. Yeah, that looks fine. It's only to give them a little bit of sunlight as you're walking through this nice alleyway anyway. I'll probably just patch up the other side with a white concrete here, just so that it's not looking real funky. Honestly, am I the only one that's noticing all these blocks just basically doing their own thing? I'm telling you, poltergeist. I'm not joking. Oh, poor Twitch employee. What happened? Vlad's not being mean to you still, is he? But feel free to lurk. I have no trouble with lurkers. Oftentimes it's mostly just me and Vlad and my bot to keep me company. For the Papers, Please streams, often I get the two agents here, lovely people. You're in good company. And hey ho, if you decide that this stream is nice and fun for you, if you see stuff that you like, perhaps you can pop by again, we'll be happy to see you. There we go. Ah, looks like a nice cozy building. I'm sure a lovely family lives here. Pretty rich, posh family, but Christ, a family nonetheless. Okay, that's actually a very good point. Oh god. Are you guys genuinely arguing over who's my biggest fan? Oh, I feel so... I feel so loved. Twitch employee, while they're having their big spat, I'm going to take you on a very quick whirlwind tour. And while we're on this tour, we're going to visit some hopefully impressive buildings that you'll appreciate. To give you a little bit of backstory, this world is actually the culmination of 3 years of work, and this world was originally built on Xbox 360. Obviously, I carried it over to the Xbox One, and finally, now that they've released Minecraft for the Windows 10, eventually, because I couldn't get onto Java, or at least I potentially could, but I'm not computer savvy, so it wasn't much of an option. I can now host it on PC and stream it live here. And what you're currently witnessing is Hjalets. Hjalets is a large trading city. There is a lot of backstory to this, a lot of which that I am very forgetful of, so you'll have to excuse me. Yes, Hjalets is on the coast of the sea. It's got an odd parliament here, as well as a lovely baron who lives in a castle I've yet to build. It's even got some lovely architecture such as the old church here that sits on the small mound in the centre of the city. Oh, you've seen the world before! Brondholm Sam and the other ones you made with buttons for decoration. Oh, so you have been around, you've just been a quiet one. Oh, very good. I should make a mansion for the stuck-up rich people. You've seen this all before. Oh dear, no. How could this be? If you've seen it all before, then what the hell am I going to do for the rest of the stream? I seem to have ran into some empty bits here. It seems as if Minecraft is not particularly liking me today. It's having all sorts of troubles. I'll just skip around that, shall I? Try and avoid getting So how's the cathedral going? Well, unfortunately I don't have all the time in the world to build on Minecraft. I tend to just show stuff off during streams, and pretty much all the progress, the building that you see me doing during the streams is what gets done. So, it's mostly because I do a variety of games, it's just how it be. So really the cathedral hasn't had any work done to it. Certainly in the future I would love to dedicate a stream to sort of figuring out how that would go. Certainly give it a bash, because it needs done. We need that glorious building to eventually be finished. I mean, I've said it a million times before, this world will never ever be finished. But at least certain buildings within it should be. And that cathedral has got to be one of them. Oh, we'll just pass over Inchley. Well, if you've seen this all before, did you catch the stream with the raid? Did you perhaps come over from Endless Backlog? Is that how you stumbled upon me? Take a quick flyby. In fact, there's a few things with the cathedral that I might want to do now. Honestly, it's mostly decoration. That's just how it be. Oh no! No, oh now you're intriguing me. Because I haven't seen you in chat before. Maybe you're just a professional lurker. You've been... You stumbled upon with Glad. Do you mean Vlad? Don't know if that was an accidental one there. Yes, there we go. Glad, Blad, Vlad. He goes by many names. So was that a recommendation? Oh, please don't tell me you're like another one of Vlad's personalities. This man has too many interesting things that I can't quite decipher. I realise that I am floating around this cathedral, not actually doing anything. This is generally what I do in this game. I just sort of look at stuff I've already built and go, that looks nice, and then don't actually do anything. It's why so little progress actually gets done. It's like I said, this is 3 years worth of work, this entire server. So, can only imagine what will be done in the next 3 years. Probably very little. But at least if I do go over this, I can show you some of the designs I did choose. Just some interesting little bits. Obviously we need cobblestone walls. We've got some of them, that's good. What else will we need? It's mostly stairs, cobblestone walls, more stairs. Absolute ton of stairs, maybe some slabs. Good old slabs. Yeah. Oh dear, no. Vlad, no, this is going too deep. I can't keep up with this. I just destroyed those blocks, honestly. Yeah, something's going a bit funky in here. I'm not going to be able to keep up with all these mines within mines, so Although, honestly, you're just gonna have to like change your usernames. Can't keep up with this. That's what to do. Create another profile, specifically with the saying that you're Vlad's mind, and then follow me with that as well. That's what to do. That's a great idea. Oh dear. Oh dear. Just gonna pop along. Just be a little second there. Just gotta pop over tabs very quickly. Not too much to worry about. Oh dear. Oh, there's so many interesting things to get involved with nowadays. Oh dear. But you'll have to tell me, Vlad. Sometimes I do wonder whether you're just a uniquely insane person who's actually just typing on multiple accounts at any single time. Oh dear. Read whispers out loud. I would never do such thing, unless they're particularly juicy. In which case, ooh. In that case, I must. How could I possibly resist? Let's go over here. Is there a single block difference? I can't quite tell. Oh dear. Yep, I'm starting to get the feeling, Vlad, that I have unleashed a terrible monster within you with this moderator power. Yeah, if you don't stop being very naughty, I'll have to take it away. There we go. Just the ones up the top and a little layer on as well. I could have swore I had done these. Maybe I'm just going slightly insane. Look, they keep disappearing. Genuine poltergeist stuff here. Ah! There we are. And the middle one. I think it's mostly going to be a copy. The only really thing that changes in this design, in general, is the little statues here. They're meant to represent statues. They do look kind of weird. But, yeah, hopefully we can sort that out. Okay. Okay, you do that. I'm starting to feel like this is turning into a drama show. I'm confused. And the block in the middle there. I might have to be careful not actually to destroy anything, because I feel like things are not stable. Any moment now, I'm just going to end up placing blocks that are all going to disappear. Nice one. What are you humming?
I don't actually know. I want to buy one of those things on Fiverr.
Oh Christ, that website is a money sink. Has anyone here bought anything off Fiverr? If you've never been to that website, don't go. You'll see too many things you're tempted to buy. No.
Yeah.
It's awful.
No.
Oh, no wonder. It's only 1 blocks, where I think I've been doing 2. Oh, terrible. Terrible, terrible. Can't even keep up with my own design here. There we are. That should be nice and simple. And also do that design on the side there. I'm pretty sure I explicitly mentioned this several times, Vlad. Perhaps my mind is failing me. And we'll just keep going up. Oh. So what's everyone up to tonight? Things just being nice and calm. Having a wee chill out on Twitch. There we are. I think maybe one more up. Because, yeah, I've got to go in and out. In and then out. There we go. Oh dear. I swear I can see things moving. This game's creeping me out. Like, what the hell was that? These keep moving. Please tell me people are seeing that on stream. I feel like I'm going crazy with these blocks that just keep on... Look, it keeps moving. No, stop it. Stop it. Oh dear, I feel like I'm gonna have to, like, check, like... I don't know if it's a specific problem with this game or, like, a CPU sort of thing. But every now and then I'll be placing blocks and they just don't seem to go right. I mean, as long as I place the right blocks, I mean, I can always come back to it and fix those sort of small imperfections later. Just keeping a close eye on those sort of things. It's very much a copy and paste design, unfortunately, from here. Just keep a real tight eye on where it's going. Should be nice and easy. Oh dear. I imagine it's just like that. And one over. Hopefully I'm not wrong there. So we come over, it's one, yep, up. And another one, then a stair. Okie dokie, so we got one up and then a stair. Nothing too difficult. Oh. Try to change over. There we are. When am I going to make the give juice command? Oh, it actually slipped my mind. I will probably make that command after the stream now that you've mentioned it. Yeah, it wouldn't take too long to make, I wouldn't imagine. It'd be very similar to what a betting command is like. So obviously it'd be you know, the command, whatever I decide, probably just give juice, something nice and simple. And then obviously the user you're giving it to, and then how much you're giving. Very simple stuff. It helps us spread around the faithfulness. Nice and easy. Oh, oh. There we are. And we'll keep a close eye elsewhere. And it goes inside out again. Nice and easy. Hopefully those aren't changing over there back on me, as they usually do. Right, so we're just mirroring these nice designs here. What time are we coming up onto? That's fine. So like I said, it was mostly just doing infrastructure as well. Obviously I'm keeping the trying to do a little bit of work on the cathedral there, because I thought it'd be interesting just to show some of these design sort of layouts, sort of give you a clue what I'm doing. It's all very tedious, unfortunately. It's just kind of how it works. Oh yes, gotta use that donkey command. No, don't let it go to waste. Sometimes there are things more important in life than the juice you collect for being faithful. Sometimes a lovely donkey command is just what gets us through the day, what keeps us going. There we go. So right, so we're coming out from that and then inverting it, nice and easy. Nothing too fancy. Obviously, when you do make these designs, it is a very trial and error sort of thing. So obviously it doesn't happen overnight. Just sort of gotta keep trying things, seeing how they look. Especially if you're trying to copy over design, it's a lot of going back and forth, making sure things work out. And one up and out. So that is right, gotcha. Nice and simple there. Oh dear. I'm telling you, these stairs aren't cooperating this stream. It's a right pain in my arse. That one changed, didn't it? Honestly, I reckon this... It's gotta be something wrong. I don't know what it is. I think it's because this is obviously on a... It's actually on a live server, because I'm trying to get this over from Xbox, because that's where it originally was. So unfortunately, kind of have to deal with that and the lag it causes. Oh, the things we do. The things we do. Certainly, at least from here, bring it nice and over there, and that caps off that little lower bit there. Nice and easy. Yeah, there we are. And we'll just bring it into a nice little bit here. Well, that's two up there. Nice and fun. Very simple work there. I don't know what this would really represent, like design in real life, because obviously you see a lot of pillars in real life, sort of that sort of design. Like if I say pillar, your mind instantly goes to say like the Greek style, and certainly in that case, that's what you could say these represent. Obviously, it's not exact thing. Pillars have many different styles. Just sort of deciding one of those. Oh dear. Then I do believe there was a one gap again. And like I said, this is mostly just a trial and error process. Seeing what works and what doesn't can take some time. But luckily when you're copy and pasting, it is a very simple task, if not a tedious one. But hey, oh, feel free to chat to me in the section there. I'll get back to you on certain things. Just anything. Ugh, can be right dreary doing this. Oh, fame and voice acting. Oh, I think we're looking at a long shot on either of those two things. But, yeah, well, certainly. If the opportunity did arise, I doubt I would turn it down. But certainly nothing I'm looking for active at the moment. Oh, what if it was a really demanding job that took away from my streaming time? Could never do it. And do the top bit there. Nice and easy. I think obviously these started as just sort of a generic outline, and eventually I decided it looked a little better when I put the stairs in. Yes, there we are. And finally we can add the sort of rim around the top there. Like I said, it must just be server lag, unfortunately. Not too much I can do about it. It's just one of these things we deal with, unfortunately. I didn't realise they did very specific tangerine juice. I just assumed it was orange or nothing. You see, all these just keep changing now. It's an unfortunate bit of lag there. Makes things a tad bit more difficult. Suppose if I was really inclined on showing this without all the lagging problems, I could probably get a game capture card for the Xbox, but oof, expensive, expensive, expensive. Oh no, they're turning, they're turning. Stop it, stop it now. Yeah, I don't imagine this will be a problem all the time, but certainly this stream it seems that the lag is hitting hard. Can't really tell if that's a homegrown problem or not. Perhaps it's just a general issue at the moment. Certainly seems to be affecting the stairs, but there we go. We finished the little bottom part of that pillar. Of course we're gonna add in some lovely statues here. Because why not? Everyone needs statues, just to brighten up their day. Remind them of Lord and Saviour Bob Ross, obviously. Oh. Shame I'm trying to do this with stairs, otherwise it'd be a lot easier. Oh dear. This would be like a game of Pictionary. Everyone try and guess what I'm trying to build. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even sure myself. Just vaguely humanesque form. There you go, there's something in that. Might just add a little bit of a base there for no apparent reason. And maybe just a little bit of decoration to the side. Because sometimes it does look a little bit empty, this scene. Sometimes you gotta maybe this is a javelin thrower. You think of more of it as like a Zeus-like god figure throwing his lightning spear there. I don't know, something interesting. Unfortunately for the moment it's just a completely random decoration. Yep. These stairs, they hate me. Doing their best to get me at every chance. And also cap off the bottom there, just make sure. Oh, I would have capped off the bottom, but this game, it is toying with me now. Okay, so we have a little statues there, and some of the more upper parts I've already gotten to previously. Maybe we'll add in a tiny bit of a little statue up here as well. Can't leave too many areas empty. What should we do? Should we do some sort of oh dear. Some sort of curving figure here. Go up one more, keep going. Oh, they're all replacing themselves. Some sort of curving figure here, maybe with a little support there, because it looks a little bit empty over in this corner as well. Try and make things look a little bit nicer. And just random decoration. it's less about trying to make something that actually looks like a certain thing and more trying to make it look like space was used effectively. I don't know, it always seems to look a little bit nicer when you do that. There we are. That's fine there. Looks like a goalkeeper getting ready to dive for the ball there. It's clearly being kicked past him. I highly doubt they have football in this universe, but hey ho. Gotta think of something. Oh dear. No, very good, very good. We'll probably just take a wee move on there. It's always nice to get little things done there. Give yourself little goals at a time, otherwise you get a bit too bored with the whole project in general. That's why you'll see so many unfinished things around here, because you just can't push yourself too hard on a certain project, otherwise you'll grow to resent it. Ooh, server's having a bit of trouble loading. There we are. Very good stuff. And as we continue over the daisy fields. Oh, you need to go, Vlad. Ah well. It was good having you on. A very loyal viewer you are. See you next time. And don't forget your wackiness. You wouldn't be the same without it. Righto. There we are. And coming over here again. As you can see, I have got certain signposts in this world. I think I would try and make some more, but I always get the feeling as if there would be trouble with that, considering how difficult it is to simply place stairs. There seems to be a little bit of lag tonight, unfortunately. Oh dear. Oh, the beautiful world map. Do you know what? I still haven't actually managed to show you the palace. That's probably the only thing. Like the front of the like Catherine's palace. My world's interpretation of that. That's probably the only thing I haven't actually managed to show. Simply because it's really difficult to find. But actually I did say I would be doing a little bit of infrastructure. So this is if anything, you're seeing the more boring parts of what I would do in a stream, or when I'm playing this game. We're simply just going to go out into the wilderness and create a nice little purple wool path. That'll help us find our way about in future. Not particularly exciting, but certainly useful. There we go. So actually, we might need to travel around the side of the lake. That might be the easier way to go about it, just so we can get our bearings to begin with. Then we'll create a little trail, and that'll take us out to Affallen. Once we get to Affallen, I might very well do a little bit of work there, because there are a few buildings that are a little tad unfinished, and it'd be nice to at least have them finished off, so when we get back to that area, you know, it's It's not need no little touch-ups, we can just start from new. That's pretty much how it goes. So gotta find the little marker here. This is Buttleburn. It's just a little village on the edge of the lake here, sort of as the lake turns into sort of like these marshlands. So obviously we'll just start here, but a lot of this part is simply looking down into the ground while I move in a slightly diagonal way. I know it's riveting, but it's something that needs to be done. It's just one of these things. I think it's comparable to grinding in certain games. It's not particularly fun, but sometimes it needs to be done. Otherwise progression can be incredibly difficult. Oh, and we've already reached it, so that was an incredibly short amount of time, surprisingly. So there we go, we're at Afvallen now. As we can see, it's just this little bit here. So honestly it wasn't too far. And then finding our way down to Pit Hill is simple as just heading down the way. You can't miss it. There we are. Yeah, it was this particular building. I was actually quite surprised I hadn't done the sort of like the upper floor for it. I don't know, maybe I just got sidetracked. But surprisingly, we still have 6 viewers in chat. How are we all? What are we all up to? Hope it's not as late for you as it is for me. Still got some of the day to go. There we go, just pop down just a tad. I wonder, do I have any juice left? Nope, I am a thirsty person. Very unfortunate. Actually, better make quick to just check how I sorted with that on other ones. It seems I just filled it in nice and easy. Oh dear. There we are. And obviously we'll put in the little windows as well. Just while we're at it, finish off this lovely building. Nice and easy. And it's a really simple design, this one. It's always going off how I design buildings. Obviously you have your frame, your filler, and then in this one it's kind of like these sort of decorative bits there. It's always how it works. Everything has a nice little system that it works off of. Nice and easy there. So we'll just fill the rest of it in, get our few windows in as well, and then we'll continue on our way. But I am determined that we do find this St. Catherine's Palace, because to be honest, the since the game updated and the New World maps, and I haven't actually managed to go there, create a map. So probably actually be quite a good idea to go find it. Otherwise, I may never find it. I wouldn't say never. Just actually getting there might be a right pain. But yeah, it seems like that one's done. That has a nice upper floor now, and apart from these odd buildings over here that have yet to have their top stories done, that's everything over here done. But what I'm imagining is I should be able to get somewhat near the palace if I just head off this way. Obviously I'm going to leave this purple trail just to help me in future so I don't have to sort of guesstimate and then get accidentally lost. Because I think that has happened maybe twice now in a stream, where I've tried to head out this way, but I've actually gotten lost trying to find the palace. I'm moving slower than I expected there. Oh dear. Maybe it truly is lost forever. Oh god. Are you two feeling a bit more comfortable now that Vlad has vacated? He is quite a character. Sometimes I wonder whether he truly is insane. I swear there's too many times I've seen someone pop into this my streams and I wonder, Sometimes I wonder if this man has just several computers lying about with several accounts on each. Okay, dokie. I'm quite genuinely lost. Being in a flatlands area certainly doesn't allow for much certainly doesn't allow for much indicator. Oh, who could possibly be annoying you? I hope it wasn't someone with a similar name. But mayhaps we shall continue on and try and seek it further. But truly, this is a mystery to me. Sometimes the best way about going about it is really just to Aha! We have found it. That was sort of a strange reveal there, but perhaps I'll use this purple trail just to wrap around and bring us to the front so I can actually show you this in its full glory. But no, this is if you have a phone on you handy, perhaps another tab, you might want to look up St. Catherine's Palace, and that's in St. Petersburg. And this is my rendition of it. Obviously, this is meant to be, you know, a unique building in world, but I do like to base it off of real architecture. Aye. I think you know, it can be hard to speak of things. It's a thing where he's very consistent. You know, he watches pretty much every stream I do. You know, he is very active. Certainly talks to me, even in that very strange way he does. It can be very difficult to really deal with that sort of situation. You know, you don't want to be too mean, but at the same time, sometimes it can run a bit roughshod. I just got to get rid of a little indication there. There we are. Oh, yeah, I can understand that. No, don't get me wrong. He does seem like he means well. He does seem like a nice person, but it's the same time the whole role playing thing can get a little bit on your nerves if you're just not in the mood for it. You know what I mean? I think that's the real problem, and especially tonight, I can understand how you feel because I wasn't particularly in a mood for being too bouncy and stuff. I try to be as outgoing as possible, but it can be difficult. Sometimes you just want to have a wee relax. Just chill. But obviously I try to do my best to manage the channel so that everyone can sort of do their own thing while not annoying each other. I may have to be a little bit more careful about who I mod though, unfortunately. Yeah. I may just have to leave, because I'm quite a small channel at the moment. I might not need any mods. I'm thinking perhaps I'll just stick to keeping my bot as a mod at the moment. Just make sure no one's posting any nasty links and stuff like that. That's really it. But yeah, getting back to what the stream's meant to be about. I don't want to hit too many down notes here. We finally managed to find the palace, and as you can see, these actual grid markers, these are actually marking out large avenues, so these are going to be streets. I think this is also another area of the world that I think I'll be lucky if I ever get round to actually doing within my lifetime at this point, but certainly the plan is here. Maybe I'm just going to have to face up to it at some point and get people on the server to help me build stuff. But once again, that can be a troubling thing. You really need people you can trust, who can build. You've got to understand what your visions for things are. Yeah, I don't wanna be doing too much real talk. Christ. We're all here to wind down, have fun, aren't we? I did say that I could do Papers, Please, but it looks like I'm probably not going to have enough time to do that. At least not any serious runs, unfortunately. I hope you guys don't mind Minecraft. I know you'd probably prefer Papers, Please. It certainly seems I've had very good luck with viewers on Minecraft, and certainly with that lovely raid you guys helped me out with. I'm very grateful for that, by the way. It seems like a lovely guy, that endless backlog. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm actually trying to find my way to the ocean, but oof, there it is eventually, eh? Just as I was saying. Speak of the devil. There we are. If only I knew whereabouts on the lake I was. It seems I'm just at the curve here. Well, could certainly be worse. I might want to drag this path down. Well, I think a lot of people have an aversion to Minecraft for several reasons, and I think a lot of it is the fact that, it's very easy to think of it as a kid's game. Obviously, it's a bit stereotypical that kids would play this game. The way I like to think about it is that it literally is digital Legos. And frankly, you can create some brilliant things with Legos, create some, very interesting worlds, And in that regard, I almost like to think of myself as a storyteller. That sort of keeps my mind off the fact that I'm playing Minecraft for hours upon end. Yes, I am but a storyteller. There's a interesting story to be told in this world. That's how I would justify it. If anyone asks, why is this crazy person playing Minecraft so much? Oh, he's a visionary storyteller. That's all. That's all. Nothing to see here. Move along. There we go. At least I've connected it now. So if we ever come back here, which is very easy to find, we should be able to go to not only the palace, over to Afvalen, and those were really the two places in this world that are very difficult to get to. Like I said, not the most riveting thing to actually come in and see, but certainly necessary bits of infrastructure for this world. Very useful for the future. There we go. Oh, I'm getting lost in a sea of blue. Unfortunately, sometimes you can't move too fast. Obviously, we're going to pass Oldergard there. Very nice. I'm eventually going to have to do some of that. There's actually this large sort of residential building that just sort of takes up the mass of this coast here. It's all going to be one sort of integrated building with different little flourishes and that sort of stuff added onto it, but it's going to be a heck of a project to really undertake, because it genuinely does seem like one big building. Can't really do it in one go. So it's unfortunate in that sense. Although I would say a very positive thing for this stream, and one of the reasons that Minecraft does seem so useful to me is that it does have a decent pool for viewers. I have noticed that. I don't really want to be playing games just for the views, but at the same time, it would be lovely to hit that affiliate mark. Just the sound of it. And I need that free average viewers, and like, trust me, that is actually a bit more difficult than it sounds. I think I'm on like 2.7 average viewers from streams at this point, but perhaps we can improve that. The more people that pop in and decide, you know, maybe this stream is for me. Maybe, just maybe. There's also this massive residential building. I don't think if you caught on to it, because I was actually explaining this. There's actually several times in this world that I've lost a little bit of progress, and this building was actually one of them. It wasn't a massive amount, but it was a little bit of interior work. It's lovely on the outside, has a lovely design on the inside. I think it's one of the few buildings that I fully fleshed out. Oh, hello, Mr. Limey. How are we? Good streamer to a good game. No, I like that philosophy. I suppose if you find someone who you think, you know, they have a personality or at least a style of playing that you really enjoy, you know, really fun, you know, then it doesn't really matter what they could make any game entertaining. At that point, if you enjoy them, you know, I don't think it matters unless obviously they get in a rut with a certain game that you just don't have any interest in. In that case, it can be a little bit touch and go, but for the most part, it's really just finding that sweet spot. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a bit sometimes I get that feeling in this world. I'm just a little bit lost. There's so many things to be done, and yet, what do? I don't know which one. Obviously, there's plenty of infrastructure to get done, but that stuff is all, way over my head. I'd rather just prance through these lovely fields, because that's, that doesn't take thought and effort. Oh, dear. If only like this game could actually support like proper villagers everywhere, so I could make this all these wheat fields actually look worthwhile. Christ. And the same with Talan here. If only Talan could build a lot. Maybe we should have a go at building a bit more into LAN. Really, I think it's about designing places so that they have a bit more a structure. Like places should have markets. Places should have elements that make them worthwhile, and that can be difficult. Oh, I seem to be hitting a bit of a unloaded chunk here. Wish I could move a little bit faster. How many hours have I spent on this world? The simple answer would be far too many. Far too many. I think the longer answer would simply be that this world was started on Xbox 360 when Minecraft came out for that, and I have been working on it ever since. So just a little over 3 years, I think. So Christ, just extrapolate the hours for that. You know, it's a monstrous figure. We could certainly do something with Haydenborough here. Once again, there's always the biggest problem with how do you justify building up these practically mountains? That's what it is. It's just mountains of work. Literally building on these flatlands. It's why did I do this to myself? Christ. Oh dear. Should we do a little bit more design work? I think I've let houses lie too long. Even if I just have these as this very simple design, it might just be worth getting them over and done with, you know? I spend too long looking at my own designs really to go like, do you know what, maybe I should actually finish these one day. Nah, they're just pretty to look at. Oh, you'll have to tell me, Mr. Limey, did you catch much of my my sort of tour of the world? Because as I've just explained, I would do anything to actually avoid properly building. I'm much more a fan of showing people around. Because certainly showing off previous work is a lot easier than doing new stuff. What can I say? I'm a lazy git. There we go. Oh dear. I'm trying to keep this place together. There is a tiny bit of lag obviously because I'm doing this on an online server currently. Oh, hello. How are we? I'm trying to guess what your name is. It's Cleo. Is that it? I'm trying to remove the sort of the X's and the O's to the side. How are we? Oh, you missed it for the most part. That is a shame. There's a lot to see. Hopefully, once I'm done just doing a tad of this building, I'm probably going to finish the design for this building, take a quick whirl around the world, and then we might have to end the stream for a little tad bit. Unfortunately, it's getting later and later where I am. Well, which is an interesting question. I've already asked the agents where they're from. Ooh, stairs. Stairs are difficult. That's Florida. So you guys are, ooh, about 5 hours behind me. Dear. Stairs aren't cooperating. There we go. Nice simple design up the top. That doesn't want to place itself, unfortunately. There we are. There we go, and down there. My dialect. Oh, we're from Sweden. Oh, geez, so you're ahead of me. Oh, it's late there. Well, actually, no. What time is it in Sweden? Is it 1 a.m., 2 a.m.? I'm probably closer to 2 AM, I'd imagine. I'm not totally clued up on my time zones, you'll have to forgive me. If you're wondering about the dialect, this is what happens when you're born in England but grew up in Scotland. It's an abomination. Yeah, nice and simple designs. Maybe I should give this one a nice tower, just to keep it unique. Something interesting there. Oh, it's 1 AM there. Okay, that's not too bad. You're only an hour ahead then. Usually I would be up to ridiculous times, I'm not gonna lie, but tonight I'm gonna make the effort to actually go to bed. I've heard of this thing called sleep. Apparently it's good for you. Gonna give that a try. But no, what are we all up to? Are we just kicking around in here because there's nothing better to do? Oh, come on now, Tangy. We come here because your content is great. Ah, thanks, chat. Thank you. Christ. And don't be alarmed. Like, early in the stream we were going on about how I was going to start a religious cult centered around Bob Ross. Honestly, you've came at the really calm part of the stream. It's the best time to be around. Yes, exactly. Sleep is for the weak. There we go. But what do we think about the tower idea? It's probably not going to be a large tower, but I don't want to. I want to have some uniqueness in these buildings. Obviously, I can do uniqueness in modular design, like have buildings that are pretty much just straight up that have several bits to them. Maybe a little outhouse, but this one I think maybe a small tower, sort of just in front of the big one there. Yes, tower, great. I love the enthusiasm. Honestly, you can't have enough towers. This stair is not cooperating with me. Actually, it's probably best just to design the tower straight away, rather than leaving it off too long. Actually, what I'm thinking of doing is a very strange sort of design. This might be yeah, I'm thinking about doing a tower on this side, but usually with my towers I tend to do them as pretty much straight up, and then obviously you have your topping roof, kind of like the church there. But with this one I might taper it off a little bit at the start. It's hard to describe what I'm trying to get at. Maybe I can show you. It's going to be difficult to build. We'll give it an attempt, and everyone can shout at me in chat if it starts to look really ugly. How about that? I like to pretend as if I don't make ugly buildings, but trust me, there are some pretty nasty ones kicking about that I probably haven't gotten round to destroying yet before everyone on Twitch can see my shame. There we go. Build that around the top there. I don't know if anyone's catching on to what I'm trying to do yet, but it should become more apparent as we go up. Yeah, these stairs really do not want to work with me today. It is because I'm on a live server, but usually it wasn't this bad before. Perhaps it's just because I wasn't doing as much building before. But yeah, we're gonna kind of taper it in just a tad, then sort of have a nice little bit, then another roof, then the point. Hopefully that looks somewhat appealing. We'll see how it looks. There we go. Hope that everything stays in place. Seeming a bit unstable today. Kinda annoying. But what can you do? Gotta work with what you got. Right. Righty, righty, right. Sorry if I'm being a bit silent. Hopefully you're entertaining yourself down in chat. But surprisingly I can spend a lot of brain power thinking in what I'm going to do here. I like to pretend I'm some master of design. Really I'm just patient. Trust me, I've built many ugly buildings. Many ugly buildings. And a lot of them get torn down and rebuilt. Sometimes I'm just a bit too ambitious with what I'm trying to go with, and it's got to come down. Okay, we're kind of closer to what I was going for there. It's kind of tapering in. Then you're gonna get your tower there. Yeah, that is looking a lot better. Hopefully once it's finished, getting this tower at the top here, it will wow. Because I think that's originally what the previous stream, when we had all the raiders come in, you guys, that's what I was trying to do. I was actually trying to show off how I sort of design buildings. When in reality, how I design buildings is really inefficient. That's how. I just trial and error whenever I'm trying something new. Nice and wacky. That's what it is. And then we'd have to assume that it would come round this side as well. Because obviously we have to remember there is there's still a roof on this part, just like a small caving roof there. Did I say caving? Just don't mind me. Yeah. I mean, it's a good sort of interrupted, I'll put it that way. I certainly wasn't mad about it. No, just very surprised. And, how tall should we make this little tower bit? Maybe, 1 or 2 blocks taller. Then we'll, add the sort of roof to it. You can almost think of this more as like, what you'd imagine a bell tower would look like. But it's certainly not going to be a massive tower that just towers over everything. The only problem with this is I'm actually starting to think I might have wanted to bring it up 1 level, which is unfortunate. Maybe we'll add a bit of filler in just to give it a bit of a body, and then we can start making more judgments from there. Yeah, this poor tower has only had such a short life. I shouldn't be considering tearing it down already. Suppose if the tower's good looking enough, I'll just have to have some sort of curved roof that's not as tall as usual. I make these sacrifices because if I don't, who will? But yeah, you can kind of get what I'm going for there. And then we bring the other roof in, which is similar to this one, sort of a curved circular roof. and then we bring up the tower. We maybe fit in one more curved roof if we want to make it look really fancy, but I only have so much skill at my disposal. I think I've said it before, there are a lot of better builders out there than me. It's just perhaps they don't spend as much time on a singular build as I might. Or they could be one of these people that designed like the Game of Thrones Minecraft server. Now that's just ridiculous. To be fair though, they had an absolute ton of people on there, surely. Whereas I've just got me. Me and a lot of spare time, apparently. Right, we'll get rid of the stone bricks. We do not need them. And start tearing into this roof. Remember, chat, you're meant to be the backup here. If you see anything too ugly, just let me know. I'll probably keep it going around that way. Bring that. Oh, well, that's not fun. Yeah, that's the problem when do these online servers. Things just disappear at their own whim. Just gonna have to okay, maybe I've missed the context for that one in particular. I just see Agent 17. No webcam. Yeah, man. I'm not sure what you're referring to there. I'm going to assume it's something innocent. There we go. Are we getting away with this? It's looking a bit blocky. I may have to introduce stairs if I really need to. But I kind of like that. But I'm not feeling this filler. It's better that I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll back off of that one. Can't quite bring that up. Okay. Maybe there's a way I can add something interesting in here. It does feel a little bit odd having that that blue like that. It certainly feels like it needs a little bit more yeah, if we add in just along the sides here these sort of little bits up, unfortunately gonna have to add those in as well. And this should allow us to put pillars in that look like they're actually connected, and maybe that will give it a bit more of a structured look. You alright? There we are. And the same goes with this little area here. Just see if that gives it a little bit more of a structured look. Help things be a little bit more 3D. Sometimes if things aren't looking quite right to you, sometimes you need to add in a little bit more visual elements like that. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better personally. Yeah. It's got character now. That's what you call ugly things. They've just got character. But actually no, I quite like that design. And obviously we're going to give it a... Oh no. No. That's unfortunate. I was nearly getting away with that, but I was just a singular bit off there. That's unfortunate. Nearly did too. I wonder if it'd look weird if I added that. Does that look too weird? Nah, I could get away with that extra half slab probably. As long as I add in the spire. You gotta have a spire to the top of everything, otherwise it's not a proper tower. If you ever see a tower that doesn't have the little spire at the top, it's not a tower. It doesn't count. And then perhaps to the back of this, I'm simply just gonna add those ones actually seem to be offset just a tad. To the back of this, I'm probably just gonna add a curved roof, like a really slight curved roof, like really slight, barely even noticeable curved roof. That's the type of curved roof I'm going for. And unfortunately, after this build, I'm probably gonna have to go off, people. So stream was lovely while it lasted. It was great talking to you. Hopefully I'll catch you on again, as per our usual. But it's like we've said before, all good things. Probably want to give that one just the full height there. Maybe try and not destroy everything I build. Gotta place these individually, it's not having it. I'm also not actually walking on anything here, but it's certainly want to pretend I am. Good fun. It's always good fun here. Just fill these little bits in, and these ones too. Nice and simply. No fancy designs for this roof. Just probably the most simple design you can possibly get, like a nice half slab roof. Usually I wouldn't I wouldn't accept a half slab roof, you know? It's just not good enough for me. But in this case, it's a little bit hidden, so I can probably make the exception. And simply say that it's offset by the mini tower there. Very, very mini tower. Oh, that's not wanting to go in there. Feel it wants to be very specific about where I place that. There we go. Gotta catch all those angles. Can't afford to let one slip now. And there we go. That is that building. Yeah, it's very unique. A little bit shorter than the other ones. But, yeah. I think we'll, just finish off the smaller details, shall we? Make sure we've got all the dressings, the embellishments, the bits, tids and tads. All these words that apparently have meaning but don't really sound like they do. These are all secretly words the British invented to annoy Americans. Yes. Gotta have our vernacular now. Oh dear. And the stairs doing the same. Minecraft never changes, people. War never changes. And oh, if that one didn't change there for me, I believe that is us done. So just have another quick check around. I would have liked to get a lot more done during the stream, certainly. Unfortunately, I was under time constraints today. Didn't really have enough time to get a ton of stuff done. I'm glad you like it. I don't know, it's almost got a wee churchy feel to itself, but I wanted something that wasn't... You know, I don't want to copy and paste buildings. That's not what I want to do. I don't want everything to feel too samey, so it has to be something that's a little bit odd and out of place. Yeah, I would have liked to get a lot more done. You know, I'm sorry I couldn't do Papers, Please. There is a very slight chance I might be on later tonight, but that is unlikely. Obviously, if you guys are still on and you see me pop up, I'd love to have you in the chat. But until next time, I will have to see you guys. So thank you very much, agents, for kicking about. It was great seeing you. It's okay this time. This one time I will be forgiven. Oh. But I'll have to see you, and I hope you have a very good night. So bye bye. Ooh, Endless is on as well. Very good. Maybe I'll see you over there, but once again, good night. Ta-ta.